Yo, 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 what's happening? So, it's just out here chilling. I was watching some fitness YouTube. I was watching Christian Guzman, and I just got fucking really motivated to just start this YouTube kind of shit and just record myself. Fucking, not even just for people to see, but just for me to look back on and see progress that I've made, keep myself accountable, and yeah, hopefully make a fucking living on something that I love. So, name's Keane O'Brien, 19 years of age. This is going to be my YouTube channel. Fuck it. Let's make it. We're all going to make it.
Yo, YouTube, what is happening? So it's very weird to even address a video beginning with YouTube, but I suppose it's something that I better get used to. So it's now 2.5 years on from that cringe-worthy intro clip that you would have seen, but that's something that I wanted to leave in the video to show that this wasn't an overnight decision. Like, this is something that I've been pondering with for the last 2, 3, even longer, 4 years, starting a YouTube channel. Like, I'm not the same 19-year-old kid that was living in Australia watching Christian Guzman wanting to be a fitness influencer, but the main objective still remains the same, and that's to positively impact as many people's lives as possible. And I do think that creating this YouTube channel is going to help make a difference. That's definitely something that I live by, just making a difference. And the fear of not reaching my full potential literally will keep me awake at night. So that's the idea, that I want to be fully transparent with you and leave that clip in there. So I suppose a bit of a background on me. Keane O'Brien, as you know, most of you, coached by Keane. A lot of you might know me by, that's my business name, my online coaching business. I've been a qualified personal trainer now for the last 3 years or so, just coming up to 3 years. And yeah, been full-time online now for the last about 6 months, and I absolutely love every second of it. Just like trying to positively impact as many people's lives as possible and just change their life for the better, whether that be lose a couple of pounds or build muscle, whatever it is. I get a rush of helping people, so that's the reason I do this shit. It was what gets me up out of bed in the morning. And I used to be that kid. Like, I was that overweight fat kid. I was the fat kid, like, in school, there's no denying it. And now to be able to help other people kind of change their life for the better, and to first of all be introduced to this lifestyle in terms of going to the gym, fitness, just living an overall more healthier lifestyle, be more confident in yourself, it's something that I just wanted to be able to do with as many people as possible. So hopefully this YouTube channel can help at least one person, and then I'll be a happy boy. But that's pretty much everything. This clip is actually recorded at the end of the video, so at the end of the week. So this video is going to be kind of a week in the life, building up to a photo shoot prep, hence the colour of my skin, why I'm covered in tan. But I kind of wanted to show you what it was like to build up to a photo shoot prep, the days building up to it, the day of the prep, getting tan done and all that kind of crack. And the photo shoot is something that meant a lot to me. And I'm really, really happy that I did it. I'm proud of myself for doing it. Like, to go from, as I said, that fat kid to someone who's now done a men's physique photo shoot and hopefully will compete in bodybuilding in a few years. I still have a lot of muscle mass to add yet. I'm definitely not the biggest lad ever, or the biggest guy in the room. I never will be, but it's just about being better than you were the day before, isn't it? That's what it's all about, just constantly improving upon yourself. So look, that's enough talking. I just had to go back and do an intro video because I forgot to do it at the start of the week. So this video is a bit all over the place. I'm sorry, but it's my first YouTube video. I will get better, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. So this is just a quick look at what I got during the shopping. Okay, so all kind of vegetables over here, protein sources and carbs over there. Majority of my carb sources I already had, so I didn't bother picking them up again, but I'll run you through what I did get. So like veg, asparagus, broccoli, pepper, spinach, put them in my omelettes, tender stem broccoli, they are the goat. Cauliflower rice, that's how you know that the carbs are low at the moment. Kiwis, absolute best fruit out there, skin on kind of guy. Then when it comes to protein sources, so the protein source I'm running with at the moment really is just chicken on training days. And then also I just have some sort of red meat on rest days. But I got turkey burgers as well, just because I was kind of craving some burgers. So I'm going to throw some burgers in my Slimsters. Egg whites for my egg white omelette I have on rest days with chorizo. Chicken, just handy to throw in to a quick little salad bowl or something. Some Nolo cheese. Liberty yogurt, I actually got 5 of these. The other 3 are in the fridge. Some light soy sauce, because calories are low, can't really be spending it on sauces. These are amazing. I have these as part of my granola, okay, so I have them with my yogurt bowl at night and use them as granola, banging. Since carbs have been up slightly by Ross, I have these square bars that I'm going to have with my lunch today. Got some dark chocolate fat sources, have that at night time. Then I have all these are absolutely brilliant for killing cravings. Just 10 calorie jelly pots. Kind of monster for some caffeine reasons. And yeah, like that's pretty much everything that I got in that shop. It wasn't the biggest shop, it just kind of need to get a few bits. Like the main, I already have stuff that I don't have out here, like oats I have on my training days. My main carb sources at the moment are just rice and the egg noodles on training days, so I just alternate the two of them. And then on rest days I might have baby potatoes or sweet potatoes. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm running with at the moment. So just out getting some steps in, and I thought it'd be a good time to go over, say, my cardio requirements of what I'm at the moment. So step goal is 10,000 a day, and then I have a cardio requirement of 70 minutes a day, 70 minutes of cardio at 130 BPM. So I kind of just do that on the bike or on a treadmill. I'm lucky enough I have access to a bike, and I have access to a gym for the last week or two that I've been training in as well. So can't say where, secret location, but I'm lucky in that regard. Yo, so today is Thursday the 13th of May. I'm on my way into Limerick, which is about a 30-minute drive from me, getting a DEXA scan done. So kind of looking forward to it. Something I've always wanted to get done, kind of see my body fat percentage, see my lean muscle mass, and just kind of get a good understanding as to where I'm at. And never a better time to get it done than now, while I am like 3 days out from a photo shoot. So pretty lean at the moment, and it would just kind of be cool to see what body fat percentage I'm actually at and get a proper reading, not one of them shit ones you get off a fucking Weight Watcher scale. So yeah, photo shoot was on Sunday. We initiated a fat load today. So if you're like me, you actually didn't know what a fat load was until like last week. I seen Josh Bridgman was doing it before his show. So fat load basically, what builds up your muscle, or what your muscle cells are made up of are going to be glycogen stores and intramuscular triglyceride stores. So these intramuscular triglyceride stores, which is a mouthful to say, are made up primarily of dietary fats. And when you are in a deficit for a long period of time, when you are cutting severely like I've been, or for photo shoots or for bodybuilding comps and all that kind of crack, your dietary fats often fall very low, just because personal preference, and also your body is preferring carbs as their main fuel source. So dietary fats are often not very low, so it's a good idea prior to a carb load to fill up on fats, to fill up these intramuscular triglyceride stores, and then throw in the carbs on top of it, and to give that muscle a fuller look and kind of bring a better package on the day. So that's what the POA is now. And yeah, if you're like me, you find it very hard to get fats in. I'm much more of a high carb kind of guy. Like I'd rather have 500 grams of carbs to eat than 100 grams of fat. But I'm just doing what I'm told at this stage. So yeah, not complaining. Macros today were 120 protein, which my protein is usually at like 200. 120 protein, 50 grams of carbs, which is cuntish. I haven't even eaten any carbs yet today. It's 6:45 and I haven't had a gram of carbs, but I'm going to keep them all for my last meal when I go home after this scan. And I'll have 100 grams of fat to eat as well. So I have most of that knocked out. I had my eggs this morning and chorizo and salmon. Have some dark chocolate when I go home. I'm not really a fatty food kind of guy. I don't really like the kind of fats. I much prefer carbs, but nearly there now, so I'm not gonna pull the plug on it at this stage. No shortcuts. So, got myself sugar-free caramel Americano. Now I'm gonna go in and get this haircut sorted off my man Lee Maher, who's cutting hair inside Limerick. Good morning, Vietnam, or good evening, should I say. It's 4:30. The results of yesterday's DEXA scan, I actually never went through them with you, so said I better go through them with you. For those of you who don't know what DEXA scan is, it's the most accurate kind of body composition scan you can get in terms of body fat percentage and lean muscle tissue and bone density and all that kind of crack. Well, actually no, sorry, there wasn't much bone density within this, but yeah, nonetheless. The results are in. Drum roll, please. So body fat percentage is 11%. Quite happy with that. And then lean muscle tissue 84.6. So yeah, really happy with that. 11%. Like, I knew I was not going to be single digit body fat. Like, it takes a lot to be single digit body fat. People say they're single digit body fat when they're not. What did Ronnie Coleman say on that Joe Rogan podcast? He said he was like minus 1% body fat percentage, which is just not possible. You just would not be sitting in front of, you would not be able to talk. You would be deceased. But yeah, nonetheless, 11%. I knew I was kind of going to be flirting in and around the kind of low teens. So I was really happy with 11%. Yeah, the whole process is pretty cool. Went through everything with me. Goes through your android and gynoid, which is your waist to hip ratio. So mine are pretty bang on, to be fair. My resting metabolic rate, 1,741 calories. So that's basically the amount of calories I would need if I was sitting on the couch and doing nothing else. I'm just not moving. It also goes through your kind of total fat mass and lean muscle. It shows you. So that's me there. If that focuses, I'm not sure. I can't see what you're seeing, so I hope you can see that. But that's actually me. The orange bits is the lean muscle tissue and the yellow bits is the fat. And as you can see, there's sweet feck all of it. So the only bit of fucking fat I had was kind of in and around my hips and thighs, which is kind of where males hold them anyway. And yeah, pretty cool. I was really happy with that. Like, the woman who does the tests, she does it for all the Limerick County hurdlers for that team, and she says that majority of them kind of fall anywhere from 13 to like 18%, that she hasn't seen someone with 11% body fat in a long time. And I get it the whole time. I see it with clients that come to me and they say, oh, I'm 9% body fat, or I'm 10% body fat, my scale said so. Your scales is wrong, okay? Like, if you're getting your body fat percentage off a 20 quid scales that you bought in Aldi or Lidl, it's not accurate. Even them Weight Watcher scales, they're not accurate. That is the most accurate you can get. So yeah, quite happy with that. 11% body fat. See where I'm at in a few years. Yo, so we are one day out from the photo shoot. Today is Saturday. Photo shoot is on tomorrow. And we had a new low weigh in this morning, so 160.4 pounds. So I'm pretty light on my feet, as the fella would say. Got the orders in from Ross this morning, so we're going with a high carb day. 400 grams of carbohydrates. 400 grams. Happy days. So namaste. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate that. I cannot wait to get some carbs into me, fill up. We're also going for an extra 2 or 3 litres of water today, so that's going to bring me up to 8 litres of water. So we're looking at getting in a litre every hour up until 6 p.m. and then kind of tailoring it off. Obviously you don't want to be drinking too late into the evening, it'll affect your sleep. So I got hydrate before I caffeinate. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I'll be getting my tan done later. Oh yeah, we pulled cardio as well, so there's no cardio. I have been doing 70 minutes every day for the last 2 weeks. So no cardio, just 10,000 steps. Get my water into me, fill up on carbs, and I'll get my tan done later as well. So I'll give you a look at that. But for now, I gotta get some water into me, crack on with some programming, and I have loads of clients I've set up for Monday. So the Coach by Keen team is getting bigger day by day. So anyone who's a part of it, big respect, much love. And yeah, I'll bring you throughout the day. So I've just finished VTing myself from head to toe, removing all my hair, and I can confirm that was fucking dreadful. Fair play to anybody who can do that on a daily basis, or any women that do that each week. Fuck me, that's on par with the time that I crashed and rolled off my Audi. That was one of the worst experiences of my life. But it's done. I'm like a baby, even though I did miss a few bits. So meal one is going in now. It's 12:30. I would have liked got this in a bit earlier, but it's 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of strawberries, and 50 grams of blueberries. Yo, what's happening? So today is the 16th of May, which is shoot day, and never did I think I'd be walking around my hometown covered head to toe in tan, but things change, that's life. So I woke up this morning 162.2 pounds. That is 2 pounds heavier than yesterday, and that's just all the water weight from the high carb day yesterday. So plan of action now is I'm just out getting some steps, getting things moving around the body, going to aid digestion when I get home, so when I do start to eat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a small bowl of oats, followed by some rice cakes and jam, about 45 minutes to half an hour prior to the shoot, and then on top of that I'm going to have a few sips of Powerade with sachets of salt. So get some getting some salts and sugars into the body, kind of fill up their muscles, and get a good pump on them for the shots. So we have arrived at King's Gym, the destination of the photo shoot. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but trust me, inside in there is one of the sickest gyms in Ireland, fully equipped with like Cybex and Watson and real old school kind of vibes. So I'm good mates with the owner, Moran. He's been letting me in there the last few weeks, so top guy, top bloke, let me use the gym for the photo shoot. So we'll go inside and I'll give you a look at the location. Now, wait a long time for this taste test. Oh shit, I don't like tomato. And I am back home, and that's a wrap. So I'm going to end my first ever YouTube video here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a week in the life, a bit of an eventful one. My first ever photo shoot. I'm actually doing another one next week, next Sunday and Monday, so I'll bring you along for that, but that'll be in a separate video, because I'm going to start doing these now more often. I'm going to start doing weekly vlogs and stuff, and just kind of bringing you along for the trip. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. That was a sick experience, the whole thing from start to finish. Thank you, Kest, for the photography. Thanks to my coach Ross for coaching me through. We're definitely not done now by any means, but I just want to say thanks for the support throughout. All my friends and my mum and all that kind of crack for my tan. So yeah, picked myself up the donut and the muffin on the way home. So I'm going to go inside now and devour the two of them. And I'm going to enjoy it. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon.